Alright, this will be a quick video. Basically, I didn't know this movie existed. It has nothing to do with the legendary Frank Dux. Nor Jean-Claude Van Damme in it. Pat Morita, oddly enough, is in it. And that is Bloodsport 2. Yes, they made a second one. Hero is some guy named Alex. He's a martial artist of some note. I don't know who he is. Sorry, I don't follow up on everybody. The bad guy from Big Trouble in Little China's in it. He's the teacher in this one. He does a good job. It's not as good as the first one, I'm sorry. Nothing against the actor. It's cool to see Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds back for this one. Though he's the only character who carries over. The story is aight. Most I can say for it, it's alright. I mean, the guy's kind of an a-hole, our hero. And then when he gets caught for thievery, he explains he's caught because he's a lousy thief. And he is a lousy fucking thief. He kicks some ass, but here's how he steals the sword. Because they always have a prize that's the sword at the end of these tournaments, and so he steals the sword. But instead of having something in his suit or something where he can hide it close to him, he literally takes something he could carry that could be inconspicuous, so they wouldn't know. He literally takes the damn sword and throws a piece of cloth on it. Like, no, nothing strange here. Doesn't wrap it up so it looks like he's carrying a bundle or it's papers or maps. Just throws piece of fucking like tarp or something over it. Talks to the girl. He'll meet her later because yeah, there's a love interest, which is she's fine. And walks out with the sword like this, just So yes, the guy from Big Trouble in Little China is right. He is a lousy fucking thief. Doesn't hide it on his person, like have something on his pants where you could wrap it around and shit, and just walk with a cane or something. Like if he'd come in with a cane, he could probably have done that, or he placed the sword with the cane. All sorts of things that would made this movie look better. So yes, when he's captured and the dude says you were in jail because you're a lousy thief, he's right. Our villain, I don't know anything about other than he's the villain. That's it. He's called Demon. Not that great of a martial artist from what I've seen in this movie. At least he's not very good in the movie sense. Because he could be like Dolph Lundgren, like a very good martial artist, but his shit doesn't look good on film. That's kind of the situation here. Very few moves, and they're just... On the villain part, the guy Alex is fine. I think he's in Shotokan. I don't know. His stuff looks like that. Karate-Do or Shotokan. Even though, again, for some weird-ass reason, they got him in the fucking Bruce Lee get-up. Because they got him in the Kung Fu jacket and pants with the sash. And there's, like, no fucking reason for it. I don't understand it. What the fuck does this have to do with his style? Nothing. There's one guy who does one form of actual Kung Fu, and then there's the guy doing the monkey Kung Fu, where it doesn't look really anything like monkey Kung Fu. It looks like Hollywood monkey Kung Fu. And again, he's doing shit when he fights, which makes no sense. It's monkey Kung Fu. It's not act like fucking cheetah or some shit. You look like an idiot. Stop it. Just stop it. He dies quickly, thank God. He has a fine martial art, and have the take out the cannon with one way, with the fast movement. Like, I've done that, and yeah, he's having to do it this way, which is harder. Which I did my video on it, I couldn't get it that way, but I could get it like this, I could get it like that, some other ways. Well, I did it with enough punches, and first he can't get it, but he finally gets it, but it's still, they have him do the slowest fucking karate punch of all time. It's the old style, which is fine, but he's doing it as slow as hell. Even when he knocks the damn thing out, he's barely moving it. He's not exactly, and it's not like they're doing the fucking thing with Jet Li and shit, where they slow the camera down so you can capture the person doing the thing. He's literally moving as slow as possible. First I thought he was just slow, but in the fight scenes he actually moves with some speed. So, I guess he was worried he was gonna get burnt by this big ass fucking candle thing they got here. This thing that looks like a candle, but it's not a candle because they have the thing turn the thing on, they turn it off, and the flame goes out because that's the bit, and it's obvious that's what they're doing. It's not like in other martial arts movie where you can question, did he actually knock the fucking flame out, or is it just they turned it off? Oh, I don't know. So it's a fine movie. It's kind of fun, but again, it's not as good as the other one is. We don't know where he learned martial arts at first. He learns this iron palm technique, even though he doesn't use it in the end of the movie, but whatever. Well, no, they call it the iron hand, but it's actually the iron palm technique. It's just, that. The typical. Yeah. Like I even did it on my fucking flying thing, yeah. And they have the guy from, they have Lo Pan, the actor who played Lo Pan in Big Trouble in Little China. He's got the Miyagi role, for lack of a better term. He's the guy who's teaching our good guy. It's hard to tell. He's kind of an asshole until after he meets this guy. Like, he has one thing where he defends this old man who's about to get killed. So he's kind of the thief with the heart of gold, and he finally becomes a good guy type guy, but he's still kind of a dick. So he does seem to be a man of his word, so I can't give him too much shit. He ends up, Pat Morita's the guy who owns the sword. Pat, I don't know, he took a fucking paycheck. I'm sorry. God rest your soul, Pat Morita, but, and I realized Pat Morita's more of a comedian. He only did the martial arts thing for the Karate Kid, and he didn't really know any martial arts except for what he had to do in the Karate Kid. But in this one, he's just kind of the guy who talks. He doesn't do anything funny, which is, again, what the fuck. Why did you hire Pat Morita? If you're not going to have him do any martial... Well, he doesn't know that, so that's fine. He's not going to be the mentor guy. Everybody's expecting it. Or what he's studied to be a comedian, having to do something funny. He doesn't say one funny line in the whole thing. Lo Pan has this one funny bit where our main character, Alex, who can't get the fist thing... I think he's even doing this fucking bullshit instead of the way you're supposed to, or, he's not doing that at least. I think he's doing this bullshit that they have some, dude, I guess that works if your hands are taped to a bit and you can't make a proper fist. But anyway, he's doing that shit. At the candle, and finally at one point just blows it out, which is kind of, okay. And the master, and the guy, Lo Pan, his sensei in this, sees it, so he smacks him in the back of the head. Which is funny. Anyway, so we have that happen, and eventually he beats Demon at the end. Oh yeah, there's a woman in the fight, which is cool. She gets beat up in the thing by a demon, because we have to make him look like an evil asshole. And Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds comes in and tries to save her, and he gets smacked around a bit. He doesn't lose to Demon. They both get pushed apart at one point. Demon knocks him and a bunch of other people with one fucking kick. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then he finally gets the girl that he was trying to date, because he's trying to hit on her through the whole thing. Because you got Alex with this other hot chick, and you got him with this hot chick who knows martial arts. You got Ogre dating her, so they give him a love interest this time. But he doesn't really get to fight much except in one scene. Well, no, he kind of just shows up and Alex kicks his ass. So the guy he stole the sword with in the first place has a sword, so he has to buy it back. And it turns out Homegirl's now working for him. But out of nowhere, whatever.